Welcome to session. Myself Dr. A. Jagadambal, Assistant Professor, Department of Business Administration. Today we discussed about the classification of contracts. Contracts is nothing but agreement between the two persons. It is enforceable by law. There are many classification of the contracts. We discussed by the one by one. First one is contract on the basis of creations. In that contract, it is the based on the creation, that is the express contract. Express contract is one which is made by words or written, that is the both the persons are accepted and offering by the use of words or written of the acceptance and offer, that is called as express contract. For example, X says to Y, will you buy the car or rupees 1 lakh rupees? Y says to X, okay, I am ready to buy your car at the worth of rupees 1 lakh. Here both the persons are express the words, so it is called as express contract. Next one is implied contract. Implied contract is nothing but it is the words, or it is not an words spoken or written, but it is the conduct of the person of the particular cases. For example, we are traveling the railway. At the time of we are carrying some luggages, so that is a X coolie in uniform picks up the bag of Y, that is a Y is a traveler to carry from the railway platform to the without being used by Y to do some. Y is also allow the particular cases. Here definitely that is the X is they are not use the words are written, but Y is also same like that, but both the persons are accepting the offer and accepting the particular cases, so it is called as implied contract. At the same like that, we are traveling the particular bus, means definitely we pay the amount and we are receiving the ticket, that is called as implied contract. Okay, next one is quasi-contract or constructive contract. It is a contract, there is no intention either side to make a contract, but it is the imposes contract in a aid of obligations agreement between the practices but the operation of the law. That is the quasi-contract is nothing but it is a in such contract. For example, we are receiving the unexpected some deliver wrong address, or we are receiving for today we are mailing online shopping. Okay, for example, nearer house or same like that person, they are ordering the some goods and services. Unexpectedly they are receiving the some goods, we are using that, means definitely we pay the particular amount, that is called as quasi-contract. Here there is no intention to particular buying or accepting, but due to some reasons that is called as unexpected or wrongly they are delivered the goods, means we are receiving, means definitely we pay the particular cases, that is called as quasi-contract. Then next one is it is the basis of execution. It is the executed contract, executory contract, and partially executed and partially executory contract. There are three classification of the execution. First one is executed contract. Both the parties are contract fulfilled their respective obligations. For example, X is accept the to buy the particular car, means that is the Y receive the amount, here that obligation fulfilled, then X they are give the particular car to Y person, so X is receive the amount, Y is receive the cars, so both the persons are accepting the particular obligation, so it is called as executed contract. Then next one is executory contract is nothing but it is the both the parties to contract but they still perform their respective obligations because they are not fulfill of the particular obligation due to some reasons. So it is called as executory contract. Then third one is partially executed, or it is a partially executed contract. It is nothing but it is a half of the work is completed, balance work will do some reasons. For example, X offered to sell his car to Y at the rupees of 1 lakh rupees. Y accepts the X offer. X sells the car to Y, but it is a contract is executed, but that is not receiving the amount. That is called as executory called. So partially executed and partially executed contract. The next one is contract on the basis of enforceability. It is based on the valid contract. Valid contract is nothing but it is the accepted by all the essential elements of the contract that fulfill called as valid contract. It is prescribed by the law of law, that is called as valid contract. Void contract is nothing but it is the not enforceable by law. It is the void. It cases it is not to be an enforceable. That is called as void contract. Void agreement is nothing but it is a initial stage is also it is a void ab initio. For example, kidnapping the some particular persons, it is called is an void contract because agreement between the two person, X is offering to the Y person kidnapping the some other person, that is initial stage is also it is a void. So it is a void agreement. Then next one is voidable contract. Voidable contract is nothing but it is enforceable by law, but it is an option of one or more parties, but not at the option of the particular things. For example, it is the, in other words, we are discussing about the contract treated voidable. It is a party of fraud or misrepresentations. That type of is called as voidable contract. Then illegal agreement. Illegal agreement is one of the object of which is unlawful. For example, illegal agreement always it is called as void ab initio. That is void illegal agreement. It is a always it is a void ab initio, like that void agreement. Okay, then these are all the classification of the contract. Thank you all.